So welcome everybody, welcome. I'm really honored to be able to follow up that incredibly deep dive of a share session this morning. Take this first moment to just come to standing, or if you're modifying, come into an upright seated position. Just to repeat myself, make sure your camera is off, please. If you could take that moment to make sure your camera is off. And so camera off. Thank you. So, anything that is puzzling you or even paralyzing you in head, heart, or hand, give yourself permission to hold that right here at the beginning of the somatic journey for the next many moments together. Holding that so that you can set the intention to meet whatever message or medicine is going to be most meaningful for you in this moment. To set the intention of meeting that for yourself. And letting today's dynamic practice, letting the movement aspects of our flow, let it provide you with some somatic solutions for any of the ontological issues that you're holding, again, in your head or your heart or in your hands, so that you can, use these moments to foster the frequency that is imbuing your essence. Our frequency is our insurance in so many ways. And when we do this dynamic meditative work, we're doing the inner alchemy of awakening the generative friction, the G-force. We're awakening the generative friction that allows us to be more courageous at being bare, so that we can be in touch with our beauty and our bravery and all of the different iterations of emotion that we happen to be holding and feeling. So let's begin. Bring your feet to the width of your hips, and you're going to make a bear mudra with the hands, which is a firm fist with the thumbs wrapping on the outside. Okay, so we're going to do bear shakes off its paws. So I'm going to tip my left knee. Go ahead and join me. For the sake of time, I'm going to skip the pre-demo, and we'll just do the forms together, and I'll be as articulate as I can in terms of all the moving parts. So we've got fists created, and I'm going to tip my left knee towards the inside of the right knee, and I'm going to keep my belly and my heart and my head facing forward as much as possible, so that my shoulders are stacked and my lungs and my kidneys are stacked. And I'm going to, on a trembling descent, I'm going to shake my arms ferociously. Bear shakes off its paws. I'm going to pike my elbows in towards the outside of my right thigh. And for a moment's time, I'm going to look in the same direction, still shaking off my paws. Now, stop the shaking. Make sure you're on mute, friends. And then turn to look forward. And then look back down. Now I'm going to swivel my left heel in, and I'm going to take the arms up into this awesome bear stance. I've got my wrists crossed and my hands and arms are up over the head. My left toes are pointed out, and now I'm going to swivel on the ball and toe of my right foot so that I can point my right knee in towards the inner left knee. And then I'm going to bring my bear paws down so that the forearms are parallel. And I'm curling at the wrists, so this bear fist mudra is gesturing in towards my face. And I'm going to start the trembling as I bend both knees. I'm keeping my belly, my heart, and my head facing forward for the most part. And I'm piking my elbows in towards the outside of the left thigh. Good. And I'm looking in towards the navel center. Now look forward and then back down. Take both arms up. And let's do it once more in each direction. So left knee towards the right inner knee. Bring the forearms parallel, shake. Curl your bear claws in towards the inner elbow. Bend the knees as much as you comfortably can. Trembling, shake off the paws. This is a ringing form. So you're wringing out any of the stagnant energy that might be in the kidney, qi and jing, in the essence. The jing is the essence in the Qigong world and in the traditional Chinese medicine. So go ahead and come on up. Inhale. Catch the breath, and then going the other way. This is such a strong form. These bear medicine forms are so powerful. So shaking off the paws, curl the bare fists in towards the bend of the elbow, curl the gaze in towards the navel. Bend the knees as much as you comfortably and powerfully can. Be at that point where you're simultaneously comfortable and challenged, sufficiently challenged. Look forward and then come back through with the gaze to look down at the floor. And one last moment of arriving in the bear stance. And feel the inner alchemy that has already awakened and uplinked just through the practice of that first form. Release the fingers from the fists, orient your toes to face forward, and then very slowly draw the arms out along the side of the body, making your body into a sanctuary for this essence, for the jing, for the aspect of your essence that is unshatterable, that is inviolable, that is always whole and surging with vibrancy. Bring your hands for a moment's time in front of your lower dantian and allow your spine to climb like a well-nourished vine up and out of the soil of the pelvic bone. And then ground the hands and moving right along into leopard. So this is a big, powerful form for our liver and our spleen. So stand, please, on your right leg. Bring the right hand on top and then lift your left leg, becoming content at heart here. Now take the left leg forward and out to the side, drop the heel and then the ball of the foot and then the toe. Now you're gonna tuck your right thumb into your left armpit, right thumb into the left armpit, and then fan the wing of your left arm all the way back. Look at your left thumb with your right eyeball. So that's gonna maximize the twisting that's going on in the nervous system. Right eyeball looking at the left fingernail here. Now I'm gonna bring my left arm down. I'll pass it alongside the outer left thigh. I'm swiveling on the feet. And now the palms of my hands are facing one another. They're staring one another down, full leopard power. Now I'm gonna keep my right thumb tucked into the left armpit, as is, and I'll simply wrap the fingers around the top of the shoulder. I'm in a very deep squat, or maybe you're up higher and brighter. It's entirely up to what's available and what you want from the practice. And now I'm gonna slowly pass the left arm over the left ear, over the left side of the head, and I'm gonna reach it entirely to the right. And I'm looking in the same direction. So I'm looking beyond my left fingertips. Now I'll bring that left arm down, passing it alongside the right inner knee. And through to center, out to the side, and bringing my left hand on top and my right hand on top. I'm going to transition my body weight to standing on my left leg, and I'll bring the right leg in and up. Let this work definitely address the large outer musculature of your system, but also, and even more importantly, let this work be neurogenic. You are generating a bone heat that can go into the deepest, innermost aspects of your physioanatomy, of your psychomagnetic field. Let it penetrate everything. So kick the right leg forward and then take it out to the side, drop the heel and the ball of the toe or the ball of the foot and then the toes. And tuck your left thumb into the right armpit and fan the right arm back, all the way back. So straighten the arm all the way and look to the right thumbnail with your left eye. Maximize the twist. See if you can lift the spine like a well-nourished, growing vine out of the soil of your pelvis. Now pass the right arm. Begin by rotating the right hand so the palm of the hand is facing the floor. Pass the hand downward and then along the outside of the right thigh. And then bring the right arm out all the way to the side. Rotate the hands so the palms of the hands are staring each other down there for a moment. And now pass as you wrap the left fingers around the top front portion of the right shoulder. Pass the right arm and hand alongside the ear, alongside the head, and all the way over to the left, looking too in the same direction. And then bring your right arm alongside the inner left knee, straight down, front and center, out to the side, and bring the right hand on top, left hand on the bottom, holding that biocosmic orb of life force energy. Find this ball of chi, life force. Find the still point, the revolving still point at the center of your center, at the center of every cell, this sanctuary for the unshatterable, inviolable essence, your Jing. Step the left foot in and then the right foot in, round the hands. Untying all of the knots with tremendous devotion so that we can use the somatic journey to pierce through any and every trauma that we experience, to find the teaching and to return to that quality of loving awareness that is worth devoting our entire lives to practicing. The practice of loving awareness. So moving right along, we're going to practice bear spears the fish. So I'm going to stand on my right leg, and we're going to work with a different bear mudra. So we were just doing this bear fist. Now we're doing the bear claw. So curl the two fingers, the first two segments of each finger in towards the center of each of the palms. And then we're going to stand on the right leg, and I've got my bear claws in front of my shoulders, and I'm going to lift my left leg. And then I'm going to take my left leg out to the side and drop the heel and the ball of the foot and then the toes. And I'm going to slide my right leg slowly back so that I can spear the fish. So I'm going to come into this incredible diagonal G-force form. So I'm going to send the spear of my left arm down. I'm passing the elbow to the inside of my left knee, my right bear claws in front of my right shoulder, and then I'm going to hang my ear, my left ear down. Bear spears the fish. Good. Now bring the left bear claw in and up so it's in front of your left shoulder. Really feel yourself grounding through the whole surface of the left sole of the foot. And then bend both knees just a wee bit so that you can bring your right leg in and bring that bear leg up. And then you're going to swivel to face forward and send the right bear leg out. Drop the heel and then the ball of the foot and then the toes, and then sliding the left bear leg back a little bit. I'm going to spear the fish. Find the G-force. Pull the left hand up and back. Left bear claw is in front of the left shoulder and the right elbow is in front of the right knee. Now drop the right ear down towards the right shoulder, spearing the fish. As a hunter, as a huntress, we want to have clarity, incredible quality and caliber of focus. Bring the right bear claw in and up in front of the right shoulder. Feel your belly. Feel your belly. Engage a soft sense of presence in your belly, the frequency of the essence in the belly. And then standing solidly on the right foot, bring the left foot in, and then the right foot in, and ground the hands. those powerful forms, they're breakthrough forms that allow us to break through the layers that we spent the morning discussing, to break through the layers and to arrive in superabundant wholeness. This is what it means to feel supernatural, right? To break through into your superabundant wholeness. So, tiger descends the mountain. Stand on the right leg and bring, so tiger mudra and bear mudra in this case, in terms of today's choreography, they're the same. So curl the first two segments of all the fingers in towards the center of the palm. You'll bring your left hand alongside your left eye and your right hand alongside your right hip. Bend both knees, standing on the right leg, lift your left leg. We're doing a lot of this, right? Now find that neurogenic quality of presence. And kick the left leg forward, drop the heel, and then twist just a little bit as you straighten your right leg, twist to the right. Pulling the ball of the belly in. Now I'm gonna swivel on the back of my left heel, passing through center. I'm gonna drop the ball of the left foot and the toes of the left foot, so I'm now twisting to the left. And you could stay here, or you can reach both arms along the outside of the left thigh and come down into a bit of a squat here and reach the bear claws back and down. I'm just swiveling for visibility. I'm reaching my bear claws back and down. Now I'm going to take my bear claws forward in front of my left knee and then off to the side alongside my right knee. And I'm going to let my right bear arm hang back and down. And I'm really rinsing through my right kidney here, getting all of that old mold of fear out of the right kidney. And I'm going to bring my left arm up and overhead. And now I'm facing forward. Good. So we're going to kick the right leg forward and drop the heel. And now twist just a little bit to the left. Now as you twist to the left, allow the weight of your pelvic bone to open up the kidneys where you've been just twisting and activating. So I have my left hand alongside my left eye and my right hand alongside the right hip. And then I'm going to twist and reach both hands back, coming into a squat. So both arms are reaching beyond the outside of the right thigh. And then I'm going to bring both arms in front of the right knee. And I'm swiveling on the feet. So now I'm going to hang my left bare arm behind the left thigh. And I'm slowly going to pass my right arm up and overhead to face forward. So now my right hand is alongside my right eye. And my left hand is alongside my left hip, and I'm gonna lift the left leg and kick it forward. And then drop the heel of the left foot. I'm just scooting back for the sake of visibility on your end. So I've dropped my left heel. Now I'm straightening the right leg, and I'm gonna twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Go ahead and right away start reaching the bear claws and the whole bare leg. So you're reaching both of the arms beyond the outer left thigh, back and down. Still squeezing the first two segments of all the fingers in towards the center of the palms. Now pass the bare arms forward, and then pass the bare arms alongside the outside of the right knee. Hang your right bare arm, and then take your left arm up and overhead. Left bear claw alongside the left eye. Right bear claw alongside the right hip. Pull the right foot in. Inhale, lift the leg and kick it forward. Drop the right heel. Bend the left knee for a moment. And just pause here. Inhale. Catch the breath. Really go for it. Be an architect of evolutionary, revolutionary presence and participation in this, on this precious planet, and in this powerful time that we're in. Be an architect of evolutionary and revolutionary loving presence. Now twist as you straighten the left leg, twist to the left, inhale, inhale, inhale. And then exhale, begin your twisting. Reach both of the bare arms. So I'm swiveling on the back of my right heel, ball of the foot and toe are twisting to the side, and then I'm reaching my bare arms beyond the outer right thigh, coming down into the squat. Now pass the arms forward, so they're coming in front of the right knee, and then pass the arms as you swivel on the feet, so that you can hang your long left bare arm behind the left thigh. Bring the right arm up, and then forward. Good. And then ground the hands alongside the outer upper thighs. Palms down for a moment. And feel all of the aspects of involution and evolution and revolution that are uplinking and ascending and connecting and powering you up. Powering you up. Swirl the hands. And then ground the hands so the palms are now facing the floor. So this is called monkey turns its head to look at the moon. You're going to join the tips of your thumbs with the tips of all the other fingers. And we're still working with that G-force in our lower back body, this, generative friction and wringing out that allows us to feel infinitely more clean and clear and present on the other side of the practice. So I'm just turning to the side because I think it's easier to learn the form when I'm going like this, but you can just stay oriented however you are. So I'm going to step on my right foot. Actually, for visibility and teaching, I'm going to step first on my left foot. And then I'm going to bring my right knee in, similar to a bear shakes off his paws. I'm going to bring my right knee in towards the left inner knee. And I'm going to make my monkey mudra, again, thumbs to the tips of the other four fingers. I'll bring the back of my left hand to the back of my left kidney. So the fingertips are pointing up. And I'm going to bring, this is where it gets really good in an immediate kind of way. I'm going to bring the tips of all those 5 fingers in the monkey mudra on the right side of my body. I'm going to bring that activation point to the spot just above my right earlobe, and I'm going to tap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And that's all happening as I turn powerfully through my head and my neck and my spine to look up and beyond and back, beyond the left elbow point. So similar to bear shakes off its paws, we've got a stacking of shoulders, lungs, and kidneys. And for the gals, even ovaries, right? So tapping, 1, 2, 3. Good. Now take both hands, still in the monkey mudra. Take both hands and arms outstretched to the side. Step forward with the right foot. Bring the left knee in and step the left foot closer to the inner right foot. Bring the back of the right hand to the back of the right kidney. Bring the monkey mudra on the left side to just above the left ear, and then tap 3 times as you turn. You swivel on the axis of the spine to look back and beyond the right elbow. Monkey turns its head to look at the moon, so tap 1, 2, and 3. Good, now step with the left foot. I'm just backing up. Step with the left foot, reach both arms out. Inhale, and then ground with the right foot. Bring the right knee towards the inside of the left knee. Place the back of the left hand above the left kidney. Swivel on the axis of the spine, look back and up beyond the left elbow, tap 3 times above the right ear. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, come up. Step the right foot. Station the ball and toes of the left foot alongside the right inner foot. Come into your squat, whatever degree of it is available. Bring the back of the right hand to the back of the right kidney, fingertips pointing up. Swivel on the axis, look back and beyond the right elbow, and then tap above the left ear 3 times with the monkey mudra. 1, 2, and 3. Good. So we're doing all these forms teacup style today, so just their short form. Good. So So I couldn't let you out of this week's training after that beautiful reference to the butterfly in the soul collages yesterday without giving you butterfly palm. So bring your right hand above your left hand, fingertips pointing on high, and then left hand on the bottom, fingertips grounding. And then we're gonna push the hands forward. And then we're gonna pass the butterfly wing to the left side of the body and back through to the front gate of the body. And now my left hand is on top, fingertips pointing up, right hand on the bottom, fingertips down, and I'm gonna push forward. Bone heat. We're working with empty force here, guys. Let your body and your breath move like smoke, like steam, like incense. This is essence. This is Jing. Now pass the butterfly wing to the right side of the body. Moving like smoke and steam and incense. Now right hand is on top. So I've brought see how I'm bringing the ball of life force energy in towards my lower dantian? And then I'm gonna push it back out. And then pass the butterfly wing to the left side. Left hand is on top, but have that moment where you're concentrating and consolidating the chi in the lower ball of the belly, and then push it forward, moving from empty force, soul force. That's so different from brute force. We're really accustomed here in the modern, postmodern West to brute force. That's a layer worth investigating. Wings to the right. Right hand on top, concentrate and consolidate, feel the bone heat. Take the butterfly palms forward, right hand on top. And once more, to the left. And ground the hands so that you can place one hand at your lower dantian, doesn't matter which hand, and then place obviously the other hand then at your middle dantian. You know, doing this work, being on the path and doing it with vigilance, with impeccable consistency. Frankly, consistency is one of the hardest components of being on the path, but sometimes the path can feel like, you know, taking a big leap across our own personal Grand Canyon. But the thing is like each of us have within us our own personal Taj Mahal. So we use every iteration of discussion, inquiry and self-investigation, every kind of breath work, every kind of physical dynamic practice. We use it to align ourselves with the self-effulgence, and so that we can, we can recognize ourselves to be a lighthouse in any kind of fog. Recognize yourself here in this moment as a lighthouse in the fog. I hope you feel al dente, and that brings our practice for now to a close. Thank you so much. It's always a joy to share with you. I'm so passionate about this work, and I hope it lands in a really meaningful way for you. Sat Nam and Namaste.